Hey, welcome back, folks. We are back on Daytime with one of our favorite guests in studio. Joining us, as always, we've got Brenda Bott from Salad Creations in studio, and she's here for a very special reason today because it is National Volunteer Week. And Brenda's providing lunch to all of our volunteers today.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much, Brenda. That's
you're
very kind of
welcome.
you.
We're proud to be able to do that. I think they deserve, all volunteers deserve recognition. If we didn't have them in the community, then, you know, where would we be?
Yeah,
you know,
it's
in
very
terms of
true.
being able to help in every capacity, you know. And especially now as people's busy lives and so on and so forth, and for them to be able to give up some of their time for any type of worthwhile cause is really great.
Well,
we totally support that.
Well, we definitely appreciate you providing lunch to them. They are getting a free lunch today. Me and Deja are definitely not, because we're back in Salad University.
That's right. We're working
we are continuing our training.
Well, we already have two of our stars.
And I got two as well. Oh, I got two as well.
Yes,
I have the blue star and the yellow star.
I think we're working on red today.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
we got to make our way to a tomato.
I know. Well, that's the #1 spot, and of course, it's because the Salad Creation chef really do go through this training as well. They learn the ins and outs of salads.
Yes.
And you're going to be teaching us a little bit more of that today. So what are we going to be learning today?
Yes.
Well, you know what? Today what I wanted to do was we're going to focus on some summer salads because we're going to be rolling out a campaign shortly to be able to help you sort of get into that bikini or that Speedo.
Right. Yeah, well.
Please don't put him in that
Speedo,
Brenda.
Do you want to see me in the bikini or the Speedo? Which one?
I think I'd prefer
Your choice,
you in
Deja.
the bikini.
Polka dotted with pink.
Okay, so we're prepping me to get ready in a bikini. And which salads are we doing today?
We're gonna do a strawberry and roasted vegetable salad. We actually did this last year in our summer campaign, and our guests just loved it. And we're also going to be doing a barbecue chicken salad as well. And you know what? I thought today we would just talk about a little bit about healthier options, and not just healthier options in terms of picking grilled chicken or picking a steak option or having bacon, but more focused on talking about maybe the sodium levels in certain things to educate people more on some choices that they can have in terms of what maybe they want to put in their salad. Well, that's not to say they won't, but it's just to educate them more in terms of what those values are, what they're contributing by adding them.
It's very appropriate because me and Deja for the past couple of days have been talking about this and really how there's a movement, it seems like, for a lot of countries and a lot of companies to reduce the sodium in the foods that
but also to educate the public as well, right?
Yeah, and you know what we're trying to do, I think I'd mentioned before, we're working with Health Check, and I was really proud. Yesterday they came in and they've done an analysis on a lot of our menu, and actually a lot of them are already with a few tweaks in terms of things that we have to add, whether it's a protein and so on and so forth, is they've already are going to be able to get the Health Check symbol on them, and the guests can come in and get a Health Check salad through the Create Your Own process as well.
Well, what does that mean for your company to be approved and to be recognized in that way?
Well, that's what my goal is, though, is to be able to educate people. As I've mentioned before, I've gone through, health, weight challenges myself, and it's all about moderation, and it's all about, like, some people have to look at sodium in their diet. Some people want to reduce the fat. Some people, and then also having the balance in the salad that gives them all the mix of the appropriate amount of those ingredients in a salad at lunchtime or breakfast and so on and so forth.
We should mention the Health Check is really a mark of approval from the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Canada, which says that an item is very heart healthy. And so, by being able to customize your dish, you're really taking responsibility for what you're putting into it. And all of these items that we've got in front here, they're all fresh and very healthy, aren't they?
Yes, and I think I'd mentioned before, one of the changes that we've made at Salad Creations is even with our tuna salad, it's never an option to add mayonnaise or not. With our guests in store, you can add the mayonnaise to it, which if you do is still a lower fat, but it allows them to control how much they are on it. A couple of things I'll just point out, which we've learned through the Health Check process and which we're going through to be a licensee, is something like with our artichokes or with our sun-dried tomatoes. Typically, they're known for higher sodium. They're sitting in oils and so on and so forth. Different things we're going to experiment with that is actually rinsing them in water to try and get maybe the values down on that sodium content. Now, again, Bacon. You know, when you go into a store, you can have a lower sodium choice of a bacon, even in a grocery store. And you know what? I'm not saying that you shouldn't have bacon in your salad, because some people like the decadence of being able to have that. But the thing is let's teach you what is in moderation to keep the sodium lower.
Okay,
if you want to choose that in a salad.
Let's teach me right now. I'm going to put my little hat on here.
I'm going to put my hat on. As you know, I'm a little sick today, so I'm going to try and stay away from the food so the volunteers can actually enjoy it later on.
She's putting me to work.
Yeah, she's going to put you to work. We're going to continue learning a little bit more about salad creations and what makes a good salad creator.
Take my glasses off,
yes.
because I can't have two weird things.
Okay, so let's start with the barbecue chicken salad here.
Okay, this is one of your more famous and popular dishes, right?
Yes, actually it is. It was one of our ones that we don't typically always have as a feature salad, but comes out at different times of the year. Because it was so popular last year, we'll be adding it back to the summer menu, which will start about the middle of May till the end of August.
Okay.
So anyways, we're going to start with some romaine lettuce.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got romaine
Again,
lettuce
if you don't
here.
like romaine, you could put any kind of lettuce that you want. If you want to mix, you know, a good thing, let's just talk healthy options here.
Yes.
Add a little bit of spinach to it.
Okay.
Add a little bit of spring mix in it. You know, you can do all of those things. Just because we say the salad's made with romaine doesn't have to be. Let's add some barbecue chicken.
Now this is the barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Obviously this is the key ingredient to the barbecue chicken salad.
Some onions.
We got some onions here.
Yes.
Now, this is red onion.
Yeah, again,
And
whatever amount that you
customize.
like.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Some tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Yes.
I like tomatoes. And tomatoes are high in lycopene, Dacia, which is
right.
Yes,
which is a very good ingredient.
And okay, and also what we're going to do is we're going to add some croutons. Now again, the croutons, you're going to have to watch the salt and so on and so forth in that.
And if
as
you're
much
low
or as little,
carb,
yes.
you don't
Or
wanna
if you're
add
low
too
carb,
much.
just
Okay.
don't delete it.
Just don't.
You don't have
Okay.
to add it. Some cheese.
Some
Again,
cheese.
the cheese. We actually, there you go. If you're a real cheese lover and you have a little bit of decadence, you want to add a little bit more, by all means go. And your bacon bits as well.
And the bacon.
Again, that is going to bring the salad up to a little bit higher of a sodium value. But you know what? You can just use that in a little bit moderation. If you want to eliminate it altogether, you can do that
Or
as
if you're
well.
Muslim, don't put the bacon in, right?
Yes,
No.
yes.
All right.
So, you know, first what we'll do is we're going to
we
chop the
gotta chop it
salad.
up, okay.
Yes.
Do you remember how to do it, Travis?
No,
It's all
this
part.
is the test,
This
right?
is
Yes,
it.
yes.
I'm holding it the right way.
Yes,
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 you
you
are.
are. Yes,
This
absolutely.
is harder than the fencing thing where we
Yeah.
have to get the
Now, just remember when you are chopping a salad, and by the way, you can purchase these in our stores with the merchandising program that we have that are exclusive to Salad Creations as well. You don't want to chop it too much because the water value basically of the lettuce and so on and so forth is going to start to break down. Why do you want it chopped as opposed to tossed? Because it really brings the flavor
Well, I
of all of
prefer
the different
chopping my
ingredients.
salad as
Yes.
opposed to tossing it in
Yeah,
any
and
case.
so then we're going to just we've chosen a Parmesan Caesar to add to this particular
Brenda, I
dressing.
gotta cut you
here.
off because we gotta go to break, but we're gonna continue making the salad. We're gonna make another one when we come back to the break as we continue in Salad University with Brenda Bott of Salad Creations.
You're doing a good job.